Hey guys, what is going on? This is Spartan with another Battle Nations video. So, let me just turn this on, see how bad it is. Alright, it's not too bad. Alright, so today the boss strike came out. So far the prizes have been terrible. And, okay, it didn't crash. That's good. I'm on the PC version. It's always a trial. So far the prizes have been really, really bad. So anyway, we'll be running through it today. I'll be using some of my favorite units, and let's not do that. So I'll be using my favorite units for this. That means legendary sandworms, artilleries. I'll try a non-nano run afterwards. And yeah, you guys already know, if you've seen my video on the overall state of Battle Nations, you already know how I feel about the Navy. So let's go. Yeah, this seems like a good formation. Put down some random defense. I don't know, some electric fences always seem to make things easy. Put down my melee, put down my phalanx, just clear everything as quickly as possible. Here's my frag. Thank you for doing that, Battle Nations. I appreciate it. Makes this a lot easier. Put down the leg sandworms. What else? Yeah, plasma artillery or two won't hurt. And yeah, let's do this. So I'm probably gonna grind to 1,000,000 points again. Yeah, I don't think that's too loud. Jeez, that's a terrible noise now, isn't it? Let's not do that then. Alright, so let's see, what should I do next? This strike doesn't seem too hard. I mean, still, the boss strikes used to be like 5 waves, and I was perfectly fine with that. For some reason they got changed to 4 now, and things are just extremely easy. This is the new promo unit, I think. It looks sort of weak, but that attack can hit the entire field, so, you know, I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. It's not a problem to admit that I was wrong, because I accept the fact that I was wrong before. But, you know, I'm just gonna think of it as nothing, because most promo units recently have been crap. Except that these things, of course. Z2 seems to follow a very simple pattern of promo units. Either make it overpowered or make it crap. I don't get why it's having those weird lagging times. I mean, my computer is pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. It's not the most powerful computer, but it has an i7 with a GTX 760, so it's not weak, and, you know, it shouldn't be lagging with things like that. But whatever. Let's see here. Alpha truck could be a problem. This sink could be a problem. I just flat out don't like those things. So where would the most prominent hit be? Probably here or there. There we go. That's some nice damage here. And put out the plasma artillery. The first plasma artillery shot should do some things. Yep, that was great. Alright, still survived. My melee is going to lose its armor there. Not too bad. And let me just finish this off real fast. There's 2 more waves left. That's dead. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're just gonna clump everything together that close. Alright, you know, makes it easier. Again. Sorry if you heard anything. I just nudged my mic there. Let's see. This is too perfect. Honestly, it is. Everything is so clumped together that the legendary sandworm can just blow everything apart here. the plasma artillery could hit everything in a circle. It's great. Alright, my legendary sandworm should be able to finish this off. For the future, guys, I have a member from BNA got their legendary sandworm too, rank 9. And he's letting me borrow his account again, so you can expect to see a video on that relatively quickly, or relatively soon. I'm planning to post it after the strike, because, well, he kind of needs his account for the strike, but that's kind of obvious, so yeah, this is a really quick video. I might do this a few times. I might do a few waves, actually, just to lengthen it a bit. And is non-nano no loss a possibility here? Probably. I'd say it is possible. Alright, that's good. 6,000 points. 6,000 points. Okay. I mean, usually it's 8,000, but whatever. I'll just have to grind for longer amounts of time now. Planning to surpass 1 million again. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, the only thing I dislike about this strike is the naval waves. I mean, at least for me, I think you should just flat out avoid them, as they do seem sort of pointless to do, because again, we don't have very many or very much of the Navy units out. I mean, we don't have let me restart that. We don't have many naval units, so it just seems flat out pointless to do those battles. Let's see, a phalanx shot would be better here, I think. Yeah, that was great. Some people tell me I sound like a robot. I mean, I don't think that's true, but whatever. And there's that. If you're wondering why my commentary is getting a bit stale, it's because, you know, I haven't done one of these in a while, and there's only so much you can talk about when you're in the middle of a battle, thinking of what move to use next. Melee over here. Yeah, that did a trick. I should have probably saved that melee attack. One doesn't matter, actually. Just decimate everything here. Alright, probably phalanx tank down over here too, but I'm probably gonna be able to get rid of these things here. Yep. Alright. Now a phalanx shot, and I'll probably just melee the plane. Now, the prizes to this strike have really been bad. I mean, that's normal of Z2, but they've been just really bad. The Hellfire, the Triplane Terror. I mean, that's literally taking some of the worst prizes and clumping them all together. No one cares, Payday 2. I mean, seriously, I've seen some bad strikes, but this one has to be somewhere near the top of them. I mean, I get that we recently got to this legendary sandworm, but and it's a fairly powerful unit, but again, that's no excuse to make the boss strike prizes bad. I get that they're supposed to just be trophy units that have, but I want to see myself actually using one of those outside of just a flat-out showcase. You know, I want them to have a reason rather than just, oh, look how many of these units I have. Something besides that. I mean, the Warmonger sort of did that point, but you could only get one of them. Or not the Warmonger, the Deathmonger. Well, the Warmonger, Deathmonger, and Painmonger, you only get one of them. That was actually a really good crit. I think I might lose a fence here. That's really not too bad. Especially since I just flew right through the strike last time. Oh, I didn't lose a fence. Alright, that's great. And that should be it. Perfect. Alright, let's do it one more time. I don't want to make the video too long. And I'm running out of things to say. No. I really don't get why the Steam version is so bad. I mean, PC is the platform on which video games are normally made, or Windows. Maybe, I don't know. I've never made it. I've never made a game before, so I don't know how it is, but it can't be too hard to make a good PC port. This game runs flawlessly on the Mac, from what I know, so I don't see what the issue is. I mean, the PC player base isn't exactly that big. Oh, I got a message. I'll check on it in a bit. Because I gotta finish this up first. Again, this wave should not take long. Just put up the same formation again. And it should all be fine. Alright. Let's see if I lose a fence this time. Nah, this new promo unit doesn't seem all that tough based on the enemy version. And the enemy versions do tend to be tougher than our versions for whatever reason. So I don't have high hopes about it. I'm obviously gonna get one once I get to the 90 nanopod reward, but yeah, that wasn't really that good of a hit. It was pretty bad. And the cannons on the are terrible too. So let's see here. I hate this layout right now, not because I can't beat it, but because I'll end up wasting a lot of attacks on units I don't want to waste them on. So whatever turn I use on one of these guys right now is a turn attack I'm gonna lose for the next wave, where they might be more prominent than here. Alright, the plane's basically done. Just let it burn up. And just frag punch this guy, and it's done. 542 damage, not bad. Alright, this seems like a great place to plasma artillery everything. And yep, alright. These things tend to dodge the hits a lot. And this seems like an even better place to plasma artillery things. Yeah, I'll still hit it. Maybe not. One of the few times that I'm wrong again. This seems like a great time to phalanx tank things. There we go. Alright, I could actually have a loss here. That would be terrible. That wouldn't be too good. Not because, well, because it's embarrassing to lose a unit. But, no, I just flat out hate losing units. I have a lot of them, but waiting for them to heal is just annoying rather than anything. Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna lose an artillery. There is no way I can make it through this here quick enough. Yeah, there's no way. Maybe. Nah. Alright. That sucks. Huh. Whatever, I have a few of these back in store. There we go. And one more hit. Oh, you want to attack my fence? Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was the Spartan, and goodbye.